I think what makes me different is because for their first dance, for this special moment, like, or even for the entire life, there is not someone who would compose a song for them. Because this is not just about them having their first dance. This is about their whole life story of, you know, what the hurdles that they've crossed and everything that they've gone through to be where they are. So I'm composing their whole story into a song, into a composition that's specifically just for them, and that captures them. So I think that's what makes me different, is I'm not producing for myself, I'm producing for them. They are the centerpiece of this, and I'm just the instrument with which they're going to write their first dance, their custom first dance, and produce it into a song, and have their life story up until this point in life that's brought them to their reception. So these are called emotional markers. So this is, well, I guess the markers for the story. This is far apart. This is the middle ground before they got married. Everything that came in the middle. And here is that reception. It's a present day. So this is literally a timeline of their story that you know, we're just translating into music. So based on their story, like I obviously, the reason I ask for stories is so that I can grab emotion, because that emotion is going to bring out the music. So I feel like I felt, because it's an expression of the emotion, I felt like adding some keys in here behind the chorus, because these notes, these particular notes, like their relationship is about long distance. So, and you know, the long distance is something that doesn't meet, right, up until the very end. So, and that's what I mean, like composing people. I'm composing their relationship in the sense that these things are not going. This is not going to meet just yet. So this is that long distance relationship, and then just always ending up in that top note right there. But yet the song is talking about Penny Lover because it's talking about the lover. So that's why we're adding that. चाँदवी का चाँद हो या आफताब हो, चाँदवी का चाँद हो. I need harmonies here. ताब हो, जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो. So this goes really well. So what he's saying is in the song, and this is where, like, you know, it's a cute part of the love that comes into play, and this is where their story is told better by choosing this song, is because of that long distance relationship. You know, Chaudhry ka chand means like I never get to see you. Kind of like that's what that is translating into, that, you know, you're once in a blue moon I see you, pretty much. That's what it's saying. Chaudhry ka chand ho ya aftab ho, Chaudhry ka chand ho ya aftab ho, jo bhi ho tum khuda ki kasam लाजवाब हो. Okay. So this is the middle ground that we just recorded, which is the transition phase from going that long distance to being who they are. And based on their story, you know, we've chosen some notes and stuff that we talked about before. So yeah, and now from here it's going into the present day. So this is the part where they meet back after that long distance relationship is, you know, done, and now they're getting married and stuff. And I think this is something that's needs to be a lot grander because of their story, because like after all this separation they have now met. So I think musically an instrument that I thought that would like do justice would be a cello. So we added a little bit of cellos here to kind of like bring it together.
बातें दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आंखें तुझे समझाए तू जाने ना.
So this is that build up where they're like getting to meet, and the instant in time of the reception is right here. Now they've met. This is where everything kind of stops. And then they realize that they're in the present moment and what their entire life has been about. And this is where it's brought them. And I feel like this is something like you can explain this emotionally with a violin, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some of that there. You know, this reception point where they're having this slow dance together as a couple for the first time as a married couple. And as you can see, music is telling the story. So you almost don't have to use words to tell someone's story. And that's the whole idea of composing people, so that you can translate their emotions, their feelings, their lives, their experiences that they've had into music for them.